Welcome to Sistah Speak The Last of Us, where we discuss the HBO Max new television series, The Last of Us, from a sister's point of view. I am Sister LM from Detroit.
I'm Sister J from Dallas.
I'm Sister A from Boston.
And I am Sister K, also from Dallas. Let's get started. Woohoo!
New episode.
Welcome, Sister Speak family. We are back, all of us. Woohoo!
All of us.
Before we get into this premiere episode, let's talk about what we are lipping, sipping, and swagging with today.
All right, I will kick us off. For my swag, I have our logo on my watch.
Yep.
And I have my authentic Yeti.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, the beautiful one.
Yeti, the
Love
navy one. Mm-hmm. And I am sipping some sweet tea today.
Nice.
Yes. And I have today some NYX Butter Gloss. And it's a brown nude color called Praline.
Ooh.
It's very
Ooh,
light.
That's pretty. I like
Looks
that.
kind of pinky.
Praline.
It does look a little pinky.
Yeah, a little bit
It's
pink.
kind of peachy.
Okay.
A little bit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I like
And
that.
it's for me. Thank you.
Can we see your nails?
They're like 3 weeks old.
Oh, they're beautiful though.
Oh,
wow.
love.
I love that. Okay.
Yeah.
New year.
Yeah, these were my
Yep.
New Year nails. So I
Oh,
got
those
like
are.
black bling,
Sparkles.
Gold.
I
regular
like
bling,
it.
some
I
gold.
like it.
Mm-hmm.
I like it.
Some marble.
Matches our background too.
It does.
Mhm.
It does.
Okay, I'll go next. Let's see, with my swag today, I have on my beautiful blingy J right there. Thank you, Sister A. And my
Let me see that.
soul sister bracelet.
Oh,
What?
Wow.
whoa.
Whoop whoop.
Remember. Anyway, okay, and that's it for my bling. Oh,
No.
My shirt. I have our 10th anniversary Sister Speak shirt. And this is one of the ones, let me see if you can see. That is
Very
embossed
nice.
with the afro.
Nice.
I love that.
Very
one.
nice. And it's so soft and just 100% cotton. It's really comfortable. So,
That's an old
It's
shirt, though.
yeah. But it's
Mhm.
really warm in Dallas right now. So, hey. Okay. And for my hydration today, I also have an authentic Yeti Alpine Yellow.
Oh,
Yes. My Alpine Yellow. I love it. It is so big. And in here, I have some nice, warm Mott's apple cider.
Wow.
That's
Oh,
different.
unexpected.
Very unexpected. Very.
To be different every
Very.
day.
You got any liquor in it?
Did you pour some whiskey or something in it?
That's what I was.
No.
No, it's straight.
No vodka, nothing. Nope, just straight.
Okay.
All right.
All right.
I do like the hot apple cider. I don't really drink apple cider a lot, but if it's hot, I do. I like it. Okay, and for my lippy today, I have Maybelline Lifter Gloss. Look at that.
Ooh.
Whoa.
That's nice.
I like that.
This is really nice. And it's kind of like those plumping type lip glosses.
Mm.
Uh-huh.
But this is called Stone.
Ooh.
Does it tingle?
No,
Okay.
but look at that applicator.
Yeah,
I
it's curved
love
or
it.
like angled.
I like that.
I love it. It's really good.
Color.
And then, of course, it's the color of stone,
Yeah,
S-T-O-N-E.
nice, very nice color.
And of course, I have my Avon Glimmer Sticks lip liner
In.
In.
in a most appropriate size in chocolate. Thank you. That's it for me.
All right, let me hop in here next. I have got my awesome,
Yeah.
best
Your
water jug
bestie.
evs. Sistah Speak pink.
Yes.
It's got my name on the back.
Yes.
Sparkling like brand new. Gonna take a sip.
What you got
What
in
you
there?
got? Yeah, I was just gonna say that too.
Oh, just some ice waters today.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
For my
Survival.
survivor. I'm just surviving.
Smart. Appropriate.
Trying to get off the
Yeah,
off the
appropriate.
sauce. So I can survive.
No, I think you need to. I would be on the sauce, and I'm not really on it. But if I was in an apocalypse, I'd be on it every day.
You get your flask going.
I bet you the
would.
liquor stores would be the first ones looted. What you think?
Oh,
You know what?
definitely.
Absolutely.
A
You
hard
never
liquor.
sell a
Otherwise,
liver
here
to
we
get it.
come.
Yeah.
Hitting the packy. Okay, for my lippy today, I have got on, thanks to Sister K, some MAC
Ooh.
Kiss liquid lip color.
Ooh, which color is this?
This is called Got a Callback.
I
Oh,
love
that's
that.
pretty.
I gotta
That
That's
is
good.
Gorgeous.
Yes.
Goes on really nice, stays where
Yes.
it's at. And of
I'm
course,
gonna
I
get
had to
that.
use the MAC Prep and Prime before.
Mhm.
Do it right.
Okay.
And
Looks so good.
really
Yeah.
nice.
It
Thank you
does
very
That
much.
looks
really
really
good.
nice on you.
Gracias, amigas. Also, for my swags and blings, I've got on my Soul Sister bracelet on. Thank you, Sister LM. I've got my matching my A on today, my silver A. And of course, because we're in these streets of Boston and this stuff is going down here, I've got my camouflage top on and my Sistah Speak camouflage baseball hat.
Love
That's
it.
right.
Yes.
Yes.
It's going down up there.
It's going
right.
down
I'm
in
getting-
Boston.
Happening here, and I got to get over that wall or under that wall. I got to get out. So that's it for me.
All right, I will go next for my bling. I forgot my bracelet. Sorry, but I have
Me too.
my permanent swag here. Also, my beautiful camo hat cover
Yes.
my hara, and I have my skull and crossbones
Yes.
Ooh.
kind of match and blend in with the scenery.
Also
Yeah.
appropriate.
Yes.
Very.
I ain't getting caught and hung because I'm running out from the outside of the gate.
Mhm.
Which I would have probably died in the first wave anyhow, but let's not go there yet.
Not yet.
For my drink, I have my brand new Yeti.
Oh.
This was
Beautiful color.
yes,
Love it.
this is a
Nice.
Christmas gift from my coworker. Thank you so much, Amanda. I'm in this sucker all the time. I just rinse and repeat. Oh, and I have
got in
some,
there.
I have some
What's-
water with
Oh, okay.
water with some lemonade powder in it and some ice. You hear that ice clinking. Only problem with this
Sick.
one, that big ass drown straw. Can y'all see that?
Oh yeah.
So did it come with that straw?
It came
Yeah.
with a straw.
Okay.
And I have not replaced it, but I need to because it'd be sucking up too much liquid.
Oh
at
my gosh. It's a regular size.
drowning.
People,
Straw.
it's a regular size straw.
That's not
I
regular.
don't know
That's an
why
extra
Yes,
you
it
large.
act like your throat is super small
Exactly.
and narrow.
It is. It is, apparently, because I feel like I'm drowning. Oh, and I forgot one bling. I have my sparkly Sister K. Thank you, Sister A. Okay, for my lippy, I have two I've layered. I have my Maybelline Superstay Vinyl Ink.
Oh yes.
Yes.
And this is in the color of Witty. Sister J had it on earlier.
Witty.
I know. I have
I
got
love
to
that
get
color.
that
I
gotta
one.
get that too.
Oh, you have
So
to get it.
good.
I really
Yeah.
like that.
Really nice.
But it's a
Good
little
find,
bit,
Sister K.
it's so good. It's like a nudie pinky.
Mhm.
And you know, nudes on me don't do well. So I paired it with butter, Nick butter.
Oh yes.
And this
That's
is the
pretty.
color of Devil's Food Cake.
Ooh.
Ooh.
That's a
That
nice
nice.
layer.
It looks great
You
together.
know what? That is
Yeah, it
a nice
does.
layer.
It is. I love it. I
Wow.
feel like I need to go get some more because I feel like it's already half empty. I put it on top of everything, and it looks good by itself too.
Okay.
A few that when I bought them, they're real dark. I
Yeah.
didn't think of layering over witty. Yeah.
Okay.
Or
Yeah.
anything that's light.
Anything
Yes.
light.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And you could really just
Okay.
do a dab.
Yeah.
Right.
Just do like a little bit.
That's what I'll do.
But I
It
did a
looks really
full
nice.
swipe. Thank
It
you.
does.
Thank you. Thank you. And that is it for me.
Okay.
All right. So let's get
into
Are
it.
we
the
ready?
Last of Us, the series.
You know, I would like to say from the outset that I was a little skeptic. I never played the video game or anything, but you know, I've watched some other stuff that was adapted from the video game and didn't work out too well. But this was really good. I thought it was very entertaining. It was emotional. It had good scenery and stuff, but not all that little CGI stuff. You know how they do.
Mhm.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
it was really well done, I think.
Mm-hmm.
I enjoyed it a lot.
So this was go ahead.
No,
Say.
go ahead.
I was going to say, this is something that Joseph, our crack researcher, family member,
Hey, Joseph.
he hit me up to it several years ago because it was a video game, and he said that we were talking about The Walking Dead. I think he had joined the podcast, and we were talking about The Walking Dead, and he said, you know what? Because it was kind of going a little left. And he was saying, you know, there's a video game called The Last of Us that has a much better storyline. And da-da-da-da. I was like, what? And so he sent me the gameplay that you can find on YouTube, just the people playing, and shows all the movie parts, like the in-between parts. And I watched that sucker and I was boo-hoo. I was like, oh my God, this is so good. Now, I remember of course, the first like parts of it. I don't know what happens later. I done forgot because it's been years since I watched it. But so when this was announced that it was coming out, I was excited.
Yeah.
And especially when I heard who the stars were going to be.
Yeah.
I said, okay, come on, Prince Oberyn.
Well, let's talk about little Lady Mormont, though.
Well, wait.
Yes.
Not yet.
Not yet, Sister J. We got
Jumping
here.
on
You said who's in it. You said who's in it.
But I wasn't talking about that. I just said thank you. I just said Prince Oberyn, but I was going to let the other sisters say what they thought before we get into the deep down into it.
Well, I was just going to say that I also never watched or played the video game. I didn't know anything about it, but I saw through watching other things that this show was coming up. And of course, we talked about watching it, but I didn't want to know anything about it, as I usually do. I like to go in just kind of blank
You like to be
slate.
clean.
Blind.
I like to be a clean
Clint.
slate. Yeah.
Plant.
And so, but I really enjoyed it. Although the beginning part, you know, I'm not really like a big zombie vampire kind of watcher, but once we got through that, and Kay assured me that this is sort of like, you know, just laying down the path for later. It definitely got a lot better, captured my attention. All of a sudden I was writing to you guys and I'm like, gosh, this episode is long after, you know, an hour and 10 minutes. So, so far I am enjoying it very much. So
It was a long episode. It was like an hour and 20 minutes.
yeah.
Yeah. But I feel like no time was wasted. Like there was no filler. It needed to be that long.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And what did you think, LM?
Yes, I'm curious.
I was
overall.
I'm not familiar with like the video game or even heard of it, but I've seen now screenshots of the video game and how awesome they did with like making it look like the video game, and even down to the casting and the even the way that they hug each other. It's like exact. Like I'm super impressed. I'm not into this like zombie apocalypse shit. That's just not me. So I kind of have to overlook that part. But and it was a couple parts in the beginning that were really creeping me out.
Yes.
Where I just had to like turn my head and mute.
Yeah. Yeah.
But I'm sorry, Sister A, but that's not the end of that because I saw previews.
Oh,
Yeah.
well.
She's
So
right.
I think I'm gonna be like turning my head and muting a lot.
Okay.
I will say when I made that comment, I meant about like seeing people looking like they're snacking on other people.
That wasn't snacking.
Yeah, they were feeding.
Feasting.
But I don't remember the full, the game story because I'd never played the game. Even though I bought the game, I never played it because I'm not good at those kind of games. But anyway, all that to the side. I do know that later on the zombies or whatever they call them, the cordyceps, or they're called something. They're called an actual word.
Yeah, they're called something.
Cordylips or cordylaps or something. Anyway, they're like creatures. So they look like creatures more than they look like people later. But that first initial 30 minutes or so when we saw that freaked me the hell out, first of all.
Well,
And I've watched zombie movies before, but I've never seen them with that like growth coming out.
But the whole premise is totally different. That's what I like about it because y'all know I bailed out on The Walking Dead.
Yeah.
But to me, the only similarity with this show is the initial thought process of a zombie. But these people are not infected with some disease. It's a fungus. And the way they started the whole thing, it was so entertaining.
Yeah.
But it was so needed because he is so right. And when you stop and think about it, the most profound thing he said in that little pseudo interview was, he said, well, yeah, as the host and the other guy was kind of scoffing and laughing, he said, yeah, but penicillin started as a fungus. And I thought, you know what? That's right.
That's true. That's a fact.
That's true.
Yeah.
So when these people start like growing stuff, it's a fungus, and it made more sense to me. More sense than just, some disease is floating around in the air and it made the zombies, because fungus is everywhere and it's been.
But that's also what makes it creepy because it's realistic.
Yes.
Right.
Because fungus is everywhere.
Especially in 2020 after we done went through it.
And then they put Boston up there.
I thought about Sister A. But
don't scare me.
Wait a minute. I like zombie movies and like that Train to Busan. I love that and everything.
That was good. Yes.
But this grandma creeped me out.
Oh, yes.
She creeped me out.
I'm not used to watching zombie stuff. Do they normally move that fast?
Oh, some of them do. Oh,
well, so there's different schools of thought.
There's different ones.
There's like the Walking Dead zombies. They slow. They shamble.
But World War Z zombies, they run.
But like Dawn of the Dead and what was the other one? Train to Busan. They full on sprint on your ass.
The fastest ones were World War Z.
That one.
Oh my gosh,
they would run and jump on you.
Yeah, I was thinking the same thing, LM. I'm like, dang, how did they speed themselves up after they've gotten infected? And then all of a sudden, like, done, shut down.
Yeah.
Yeah, I wouldn't have made it.
I wouldn't have made it past the first round.
I wouldn't have even tried to run. Just take me now.
Ooh, no, but you don't want to get
no.
Well, his little friend Tommy was getting on my nerves because I kept thinking, don't just stand there, shoot him. Just shoot him.
That's his brother. That's not his friend.
Oh, okay. His
brother.
Shoot him. That's what you do. You got a big ass rifle, shoot him.
Right. Like, why are you hesitating?
Exactly.
Well, y'all, it's a show, first of all.
I know.
Well, but back to the very beginning, that interview was really good. First of all, Badiatis. We got to see Badiatis or Johnny from the Mummy series, whatever his name is.
Scotsman.
I like him.
Yeah,
I like him a lot.
Yeah,
I like him a lot too.
But when he was talking about, well, right now, there's nothing that could take us. There's nothing that could take us on. But let the earth warm up a few degrees and it feels like the fungus feels like it has to evolve, it's going to evolve. And I said, shit.
Oh,
Again,
boy. Mhm.
realistic.
It
Oh,
is.
yeah, it's very realistic.
But the way they filmed that, I loved how they were smoking. Like back in the day, they were smoking. They all looked perfectly coiffed and
In the
everything.
60s.
In the 60s. Yeah. And then when it went on to jump ahead to 2003,
Yes.
it's a little bit of a departure from the character in the video game, which I see now. A lot of people, I didn't see this before. There's a lot of controversy about the casting, about some people, you know how people do, and we got to talk about it on this show.
That's just common
You know
nowadays.
how some people do when a character is described one way here and they put people of color in the TV adaptation or whatever, people got something to say.
That's expected.
It is, because they're ignorant ass people out there.
Yeah, morons.
But I thought, first of all, Pedro Pascal.
Yeah.
He
did a
is so
wonderful job.
excellent in
Yes.
this role.
Yes.
Ain't he?
And he just even acts like some irritable little grumpy cudbudgeon, you know?
He does.
Did.
A working guy that I ain't got time for all this frivolous stuff. Come on, I got to get to work, and come on, we got to do
He
this.
forget to buy the milk. He forget to buy the pancake mix.
And the girl, Sarah, she was perfect to me for the role. Because I've never seen the video game or anything either, but she was so believable to me.
Yes.
First
so
of all,
believable.
She's so daggum cute.
Isn't she cute?
Yes.
So cute. And I did not know this until after. Y'all know who her mama is?
Yes, I do.
Yes, I do.
No.
Westworld.
Thandi
Newton.
Thandi Newton is her mama.
Oh.
In real life.
You can
And
see
she
the
looks just like her too.
And when I went back
you
and
think about
rewatched
it,
I said,
Right.
that looked just like her.
Yeah.
Yes,
She
it
does.
So cute.
She's
So
very
cute.
cute.
Why'd they
But
have to
just
kill her off?
That's the character.
That's the story.
That propels him.
That's the
I was
story.
hoping she was going to stick around.
No.
Yeah.
And people who were familiar and loved the game and played the game, they said they were so happy that they left that in there, even though it's very sad.
Yeah.
And this one guy said, even though he's played the game for years and he knew it was coming, he still cried.
Yeah.
Same.
He still teared up, because it was so sad. And it was sad. But I mean, at least they were true to the game.
Yeah.
Even
now I have to say, I can be a stickler if I've read something and then it's adapted to TV and the character doesn't look like the person that they cast. So I have to say, I do understand because I'm a stickler like that too.
Yeah, sometimes. Yeah, sometimes.
I will say the only time I'm a stickler, I'm going to tell you, I'm a hypocrite. Because I say, I'm fine with it. Except in this instance where my hypocriticalness came out.
What?
Jack motherfucking Reacher.
Tom fucking Cruise.
Oh, yeah.
Tom fucking Cruise.
Yeah.
Now,
Thank you.
I'm
Talk about way
invested in these books. Like, I was buying those
You
books
got
as
me
soon as they came
invested.
out. And here you going to put Tom little bitty ass Cruise in this movie where the dude's supposed to be 6'5",
Right.
300, 250, whatever, big, strong, knock you out in one punch. And I'm like, really? So
Don't you be dissing my Tom Cruise.
We're not dissing Tom Cruise. We like Tom Cruise.
Not right for that.
Not for Jack Reacher.
But yeah, you are right because I've read some of the books too, and yeah, I was really surprised that they cast him. But that was
the new Prime series,
the new guy.
That guy
he's
is
real good.
Perfect.
Yeah.
He's perfect. But it's also like I read Alex Cross books by James Patterson.
Oh yeah,
and he was like late 30s. But in the movie, they cast old ass Morgan Freeman.
Well, one of the movies. Wait. But one of those movies, adaptations, they cast Tyler Perry.
Yeah, and then when they redid it, they're like, we got a younger person. We got it right this time. And then we get Tyler Perry.
Like 50.
Medea.
I'm like, you know what? F y'all.
Medea. Damn.
Sometimes they go too far.
Yes.
Oh my gosh, that's hilarious.
But Pedro Pascal, he was perfect though.
He's perfect. Yeah.
He's perfect for it.
Yeah.
Great.
And
I
the little
love
girl
him.
playing Sarah is perfect for it. And it's my understanding that the leader of the little resistance type group,
Fireflies.
right? She was actually
Marlene.
in the video game. I mean, they did the
Mhm.
video game based on her.
No, they hired her to be that character in the video game.
Yeah.
Right. But the video game though, it looked like her.
Well,
That's
she
what she
dressed.
said.
She
like
looks like the
the character in the
Yeah,
video.
there you go.
They hired her to be the character in the video game,
Mhm.
and of course, transfixed or what do you call it? Transformed that character.
Did y'all watch the like the 5-minute
No,
thing
I
at the
didn't.
end of the episode?
Yes.
So apparently, like she was with the actress who played Marlene was heavy into the game, loved it, and Marlene was her favorite. And so for her to be, she tried out for the role, but she's like, they're never gonna pick me. But I love this game. I'm just gonna go for it anyway. So she was like over the moon when they chose her.
Wow,
That's
cool.
good. That's good.
She's
I
a
love
good
that.
character. She's good.
Yeah.
I know.
Yeah,
She's
as
a
an
good
actor
character.
and as a character.
Mhm.
Mhm.
If you
Well,
go in the TV app, there's a ton of screenshots of like Marlene and her character,
Yes.
Pedro and his character.
Oh, okay.
Yes.
Okay.
From the game.
And they
Check that out.
cast
Oh my
very
gosh.
well. They're
Yeah.
very
Yes.
well. Mhm. Okay, so let's get into what actually happened.
Okay.
They going around their day, and you can kind of tell that Sarah, his daughter, kind of takes care of him. It kind of keeps him, on schedule as much
Yeah.
as she can anyway.
Mhm.
Mhm.
Because the mother has died. So, and evidently the brother Tommy lives, with them. Or does he
No.
live with them, or
No,
just comes
no,
over
nearby.
He just comes
They
over.
work together.
They work
Yeah.
there? Yes, they work
Yeah.
together.
Mhm.
Okay.
Mhm.
And she's got this neighbors who she goes over to this neighbor's house all the time to sit with this
Wait a minute.
old
Did you know? Wait, no.
grandlady.
Did you notice that scene when they were at the car and the neighbor man, the husband or whatever, was feeding the mom?
Yeah.
Yeah,
And he's like,
that
"Oh,
was his wife.
wait,
Yeah.
no, that was not his
No,
wife.
that's
His wife was the other
wife's
lady.
mom or something.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
When he was feeding her, Nana, her name was Nana,
Mhm.
and
Mm.
he was pushing them biscuits in her mouth. Then he picked the plate up and says, "Hey, we got extra. You want some?" I was like,
No,
No.
thanks.
"No." And then he was like, "Oh yeah, come on over. She's been looking for you. You guys can bake something." And she was like, "Okay."
Mhm.
I was already like, "Ooh, honey, you know."
Yeah.
But
And the
you
way
know-
they were playing off of each other, like, "Oh yeah, Dad loves biscuits,"
Right.
or "Oh,
Mhm.
Sarah could come over and help
Yeah,
you do
she'd
whatever."
love to come over after school and just
Right,
stay
right,
as
right,
long as
right.
you need her.
As long, yep.
Thanks, Dad.
Right.
Yeah, I was like, okay,
That
this
was
is
good.
obviously something that they try to
Yeah.
avoid
Yeah.
at all costs.
Right.
Yeah.
But also, too, they did have a dog that she liked, though. She liked the
that
dog.
puppy. I felt bad for that
Yeah.
dog.
And the dog liked her. So,
Girl, the
she
dog was
What?
fine.
Okay. Whatever
Dog
happened to
ran
the
off.
dog?
he ran off.
honey.
He
Yeah.
ran off. He just like birds and animals and everybody. They
He's
run.
like, I'm not going in that house.
Yeah, they
Okay.
run.
Yeah.
Because
Yeah.
he was whining at her ass,
Mhm.
at the grandma's ass, like as
That's how
soon
I
as the little
knew.
girl
Wait a
Sarah
minute, y'all.
came home.
He
That
knew.
scene-
That was creepy
Wait.
as
Wait, the scene when she was over there doing her homework
Yes.
and she was feeding the mama and she got up and looked at the bookshelf.
yes.
And it's not clear. It was so well fit. The whole
It
thing was so
was, it
well
was.
filmed.
It was creepy.
But,
Yes.
but they're showing her looking at the bookshelf, picking out a
Yeah.
movie, and that Nana on the back doing all that.
She's like
jerking
having
and
a
shit.
spasm.
She was changing. She
Yes.
was changing.
Freaking the F
Me
out.
too.
That
Me
was
too.
such a good scene.
But
Yeah.
she was changing then.
Yes. And the dog
and-
knew it.
The
Yeah,
dog.
the
knew.
dog
And the
knew it.
dog just staring. I said,
Uh-huh.
okay, when the dog is acting a freak, you got to.
Well,
it's time
he
to go.
started
up.
whimpering, and that was not a whimpery dog. You know.
No.
And he started whimpering, and I thought, oh Lord.
Fuck.
But wait, when they went over there, the little girl said, "Oh, the lady said, oh, Mrs. Adler, we're gonna make some cookies." She's like, "Oh, chocolate chip." This woman said raisin cookies.
I like raisin. What's wrong with raisin cookies?
Oatmeal raisin's good.
She didn't say oatmeal raisin. She said raisin cookies.
She don't
Have you ever heard raisin cookies? Not oatmeal raisin, but just plain. And when they showed the oven, it looked like it was a sugar cookie dough with raisins. I feel like somebody was trying to say something.
You sure are.
That is a nasty ass cookie.
You just
Imagine a sugar cookie with raisin.
Sugar.
I only bring it up to say this. I feel like someone who wrote this script was trying to say something about somebody. That's all I'm going to say, because they always talk about
oh my gosh.
They always talk about how some people put raisins in all kind of shit they don't need to put raisins in.
Yeah.
Oh boy.
I can't.
No.
And if you don't know, don't worry about it.
You know.
But if you don't know,
It's probably you.
Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh.
oh my gosh, I was rolling. I know it wasn't supposed to be funny, but I was rolling.
I didn't even notice the dough. And I didn't even notice
it was the conversation.
No, but I didn't even.
I didn't notice I didn't see the sugar cookie dough.
I didn't see the sugar cookie dough.
I
But
just saw her look when she said raisin. Like,
well, that didn't even compute to me.
Like,
I guess
what?
Yeah. I mean,
we're gonna make raisin. Just raisin. Okay,
let's get on with it.
But no, that scene was so freaky. And
it was so creepy.
It didn't have any gory blood.
No,
nothing. It was just creepy, just right how it was, which I loved.
That's even worse than gory and blood to me. Creepy.
Yeah, it was creepy.
Yeah.
And when they was, I really liked the scene where she gave him the watch. But she admitted, I stole $20 from you, so you paid for the repair, So it's not like she was really stealing, you know what I mean? That was really cute. But as soon as his brother called and said, "I'm in jail," I knew he was going to leave that little girl.
Yes.
Home alone. I mean, she's old enough still, but still.
She is
Give her a note or something,
Yeah.
What happened to leaving a note on the fridge or the table?
That's
or something?
what I didn't understand.
I had to go and get Tommy out of jail.
He probably thought he's probably had to do that before, and he probably just before thought by the time I get back, she'll still be asleep. I'll be back in a few hours.
Because she would have still been asleep, except they started all them helicopters and stuff, and then she heard a gunfire and bombs,
explosions,
sirens.
Yeah. So that woke her up.
Ooh, that was a good scene too. Just having
to
her
me,
wake up to all of that.
Yes.
True. But the best scene in the whole episode was all of the scenes from the point of view inside the truck.
Yes.
Yeah. That was so good. That was so well done.
It was
so well done. It made you feel like you were there.
I felt like I was a passenger. Yeah.
Yes. I loved it.
Trying to escape
which, funnily enough, is just like the video game scenes.
Well, yeah,
from her point of view in the truck. So you actually feel like you're driving with them and swerving, and
that's what
everything.
I did too.
Yeah,
I mean, I felt that way. I thought, oh my god, it was so well done.
And when those planes were coming down, like those three, I was like, oh my goodness, are they about to crash?
Yeah.
But as soon as they got off road, I thought, now see, I need a truck.
I don't
because my little Ford Focus ain't gonna go.
I ain't gonna make it.
It ain't.
I need to think about that.
You got trouble hopping that curb.
I mean,
Yeah.
because they hop right on off that blocked up highway. Everybody else
Mhm.
trying to get out of town too.
Off-road.
Yeah.
You know, and so yeah.
The problem is just like, they showed having a truck don't help you when there's
True.
just so much going on.
Right.
You
Yeah.
get stuck.
And
Mhm.
military folks with a gun.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, for in this instance, it was all the people that they ended up running into in the streets.
Yeah.
And, Tommy was like, I can't run over these people. And
The hell you can't.
The Joe was like, run them over.
Yeah.
Keep on going.
Hurry up. Yeah, they better get out the way. Oh gosh, that was really scary though.
But that damn plane crashing is what did it.
Mhm.
Yeah, it did. That's what did it.
Mhm.
That's
But
what
I mean,
did it.
think about it. If you're on a plane or something and that stuff breaks on out, yeah, that's what's going to happen.
Mhm.
Mm-hmm.
That's
Ooh.
what's going to happen.
Ooh.
Yeah, yeah. And we supposed to be flying around.
Well, we don't have fungus stuff going on right now.
Mm.
Well,
Yeah.
you're right about that. You're right about that. Let me retract.
Yeah, retract that.
Yeah.
Rewind that. Ooh, yeah, I know. And like he said, getting on a plane, it just takes a minute. It just takes about a couple days.
Yeah.
One person
Mhm.
infected on a plane and
That's
everybody
it.
gets infected.
Closed
Spread around the
environment,
world.
Yep. Yeah, closed
Yeah.
environment. So
Yeah.
Yep.
just like that train to Busan, same thing.
Really. But
Mhm.
when they had to run in the streets, and I was thinking, oh my gosh, can you just hole up in a building and just be quiet
That's
for a
what I
while
was
and
wondering.
let the people just disperse?
Let the hysteria
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes.
through.
Yeah.
But he couldn't. They was
No.
running and chasing his ass.
Yeah.
And second of all, I don't know anybody who could run holding another person like that.
Mm.
Like picking up a person that you're holding and running fast at the same time.
Yeah.
That
I think-
adrenaline. It's adrenaline.
No, yeah. I think a parent could do that. Yes.
Yep.
Yeah.
'Cause that
If
was
it's
his-
your child.
That was his child. Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. Yes.
Mhm.
That was
Ooh.
very believable to me.
Yeah.
Me too.
I would
Yep.
try it, but I think we both would have got.
But it was also believable how they got stopped too. Oh Lord.
We both would have got ate up.
Sorry,
I'm
kid.
Sorry, kid, but
Shit.
I could barely run by myself. Let alone holding
I was
something.
gonna say I can't even run by myself.
Well, first of all, okay. Let me say this. Why come nobody thought to go up high somewhere?
Yeah.
Can they
That's what
jump?
I'm-
Can they
Well,
jump?
Look, you don't want to
Can they jump? I don't
I
know.
don't
Can they
know.
climb?
I don't know.
Yes, they can
Try
climb.
to go up.
They can
somewhere.
climb.
I'm sure they can climb upstairs.
What about like a tree?
Yeah.
Now that I don't know. That's a good
I
question.
would have tried to go up. That would have been my thing. I
But
would
you'd
have
have
tried
been
to go
stuck
up.
like Chuck if you got stuck up there and a bunch of them.
And there's like
behind
20
you.
of them down there.
Right. What you gonna do?
Give up.
Yeah.
You don't want to get stuck somewhere. That's also bad.
Right.
Where you
Well,
can't get down.
I think the thought would occur to me.
Unless it's a
Really?
Costco or something.
Yeah, but the thought would occur to me to try to go somewhere where I
Yeah.
can go up.
Mm.
And
Yeah.
where you can be quiet. Like
Yeah.
the problem is like a high-rise apartment building would be perfect. Because you got
No.
all the motherfucking people that might be
Too many-
turning.
Yeah.
You're right.
If
And
you
they
can
be infected
barricade-
too. They coming up and down the elevator and
Right.
shit. No.
Right.
Yeah.
Mm-mm.
I mean like the library or
Need like a
like
safe room.
yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Ooh,
That's what
I know
you
that's
need.
right. A
Right?
panic room.
Yep.
Yeah. And
Panic room.
or even like in Kansas where I'm from, a lot of people have the cellar like outside your back door. So people that
Mhm.
have those underground cellars and
Oh,
stuff.
no,
Yeah,
you're
like
not catching me.
tornadoes and stuff.
yeah.
I don't know. Do you really want to be down a cellar?
No,
Mhm.
I don't. Unless there's food and shit in there.
Yeah,
What,
you'd have
most-
stock.
Most people have the
Yeah.
Stuff in their cellar.
But I'd be
That's
afraid
what
to
I
come
have.
out.
of it.
Yeah, I mean that would be safe enough if you could then hole up there for a couple
As long
weeks
as none of your family members stirred.
Right.
Right. And then you're like close quarters with them.
Yeah. Then you are stuck.
Yeah.
Look, like we used to say on the Walking Dead podcast, every day you come home, you need a bite and scratch check. Strip. Before you come up in the house, we need a bite and scratch review. You gotta look and see what's going on.
That's right.
Well, check the temperature like they do.
I don't think that's temperature. I think that's the seeing if you have the cooties.
Yeah.
So if you have the fungus, because it's a fungus. See. Okay, well, let's get back to him and his daughter. The little guard guy is shooting him.
I mean,
that was unnecessary.
Well,
but you know what, though?
When you heard
that
the guy
really
saying,
happen, I bet you.
Yes, sir. Yeah, in all the ways he was like, yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Yes, you knew.
You knew what he was telling him to do.
Shit. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Just
he was being
people.
told then. Yeah.
Yeah.
Not even seeing if they're
But I don't understand why, though, because he didn't check to see if they were infected.
No.
And it seems like he got the order to kill them before that was even asked.
Determined.
So,
yeah.
He didn't ask.
At that point, they didn't have a way to tell if they were infected or not. Unless
that was
just shoot.
Yeah.
Well, I don't think they should have just been shooting people, but they should have.
But that's what they were doing.
If someone's hurt and they say they didn't get bit, trust them.
Right.
And just keep them quarantined somewhere.
They weren't going to do that.
No,
they weren't going to do that. And you brought up a good point. The whole reason why he was told to shoot them is because when he told that captain, well, one of them's hurt.
Mm-hmm.
Now that captain don't know what he mean by hurt.
He said her ankle. He said her ankle.
Well, true, but still.
Well, it could have been a bite to the ankle. Who knows?
Yeah. So that was
awful.
really bad. That was really bad.
It was so bad.
That was really bad.
And that scene, it just broke my heart.
If it wasn't for Tommy, they'd been gone.
Yeah.
Joe would have been gone. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, both of them would have been.
Yeah.
So, but that was,
oh man.
Yeah. Sad.
Very, very
But I'm
sad.
glad Tommy got him though, because hey,
you
know what?
Oh yeah.
No. He needed to go. If he ain't got no more
as a soldier,
than that.
you have to be able to take those orders and
That's true, but you know what? You're also a person too,
right? Adjust it so you don't just take every damn order.
Yeah,
not question it,
and not
exactly
and be like, okay, I can't kill a kid.
No,
he just shooting.
He was just shooting. Yeah, he was gonna shoot them both.
Yep.
Anyway,
so
poor Joe lost his baby.
Oh,
I know.
That was sad. And then 20 years later.
And then they advanced it 20 years. So
now that is a long time to be living like this.
Yes.
Yes.
Oh, yes.
20 years?
20 whole as years. And when we see Boston, it is terrible. I mean, it just looks like they haven't rebuilt much of nothing.
No.
Well, but what they gonna rebuild it with?
Right.
Well,
I mean, really, because what that society looks like is you have the government, which is all the people who probably have some kind of medicine or something that can kill fungus. They're running this one part. Then you got these freedom fighter type people. Yeah, they call them fireflies.
And the fireflies.
Yeah.
Fireflies.
And they're also for whatever reason, just like with the current pandemic, for whatever reason, they didn't get sick. They don't have they're resistant. They don't have the fungus. They're not infected, blah, blah. But they're trying to just live out their lives and get this other one off their back.
No, it's not about them not being infected. Everybody who's still there isn't infected, but it's about them not liking the rule the government, FEDRA, they call it, is making over that little area.
Yeah. And evidently at nighttime, when it's past curfew, if you out on the street, they just shoot you.
Well, I think at this point, yes, because the Fireflies have been bombing them up and shooting them up, but that's that little soldier dude told Joel. But I think
Mhm.
normally they don't do that. I think that was just
Oh.
because of all that stuff that was going on.
Okay.
Because he told him,
Okay.
"Hey, look, lay low the next couple of days."
Okay, because see, I thought that was like
I
their
thought that was
modus
the norm.
operandi.
Okay.
You know,
Yeah.
There
that
might
they
be.
did that.
It might be.
Mm.
And especially since they obviously had people leaving the perimeter, leaving the gates and stuff.
Yeah,
Yeah,
they
Getting
did.
caught and they was hanging their asses.
Golly.
Mm.
I mean, test them and let them come back in, but they was hanging they
Well, evidently that's the Firefly people, when they encounter someone, and especially I guess a kid, then that's why they had that girl locked up to see if she could she was going to turn or not.
No.
Okay, well, what?
Why was she locked
You're
up?
talking about the Firefly people did it. No. I think No, Marlene.
They're the ones that had her locked up.
Yes, but I don't think they're not the ones policing everybody.
No. I didn't say they were
Marlene.
No, but
they're the resistance.
Didn't they lock her up?
Yeah, the resistance. She's part of the Firefly people. They're the ones that. And what is that child's name anyway? In the show,
it becomes Ellie.
Ellie.
Okay, they're the ones that had her chained up
because Marlene knew of her and had a purpose for her. That's why.
Well, we find that out later.
They don't normally just snatch up kids.
And
what's her purpose?
Chain them up. You didn't catch that?
Because she's not sick. She's got the fungus.
Sick. She's got
the fungus on her arm,
but she's not sick and she hasn't turned.
So she's going to probably produce an antibodies.
Right.
So they're trying to get her to, like she said, well, she didn't tell Joel this, but trying to get her to some other Firefly people across the country or somewhere outside of Boston
who can make an antidote or something.
Yeah,
probably.
Yeah.
They can probably, make some kind of medicine from her blood.
The thing, though, that was interesting but not clear, and I don't know if this is part of the game or not, was when she went to go talk to Ellie, Veronica Ellie, and gave her backpack back and took the handcuffs off. She told her, "You were safe. I made sure you were safe, Ellie."
Yes.
And then Ellie looked at her like, you my mama? How you know me?
My mom.
Oh, yeah, that was a good thing.
Yeah, and she was like, I put you there to make sure you were safe. So obviously she's known this little girl since she was a little baby.
Since she was born, it sounded like.
Yeah. But she's only had this bite for 3-something weeks. She says that later. I got bit 3 weeks ago. I haven't turned yet. So obviously Marlene knows her or knew of her mama and her daddy or something and had her there safe. But then Ellie broke out. And she said, the only reason I snatched you up because you broke out. You could have been safe this whole time, except you broke out. You was wandering around and they would have killed you, but I told them no.
See, I missed all that.
Yeah. And so you wonder, like, who are her parents?
Or how does Marlene know of her? Right. Why did Marlene arrange for her to go to this orphanage or whatever?
Yeah, because she did say it was like an orphanage type place.
It was like then she was in the Fedra military school or something.
Yeah, or something like that.
Right. So, yeah, that's a good catch. But
now, of course, because of what they know, she knows that she's not going to send her.
Yep.
Loose. Right. She's going to try to get her somewhere. And apparently when she tells her the reason why, she's not trying to run off. She's like, okay, I'll go do this. So she's wanting to go help.
Which she does,
or whatever. Excuse me. But that I found very interesting. And I don't know if that's part of the story or not. But
it's part of this story.
It's part of this story. But I'm really interested in that background of how she knows her. Since she's only,
I'm sure they'll give us that information.
Flashback episodes.
Right.
Because they jumped 20 years. I'm sure at some point we'll see what happened in between those.
That's true.
Years.
Yeah. Right. Because all these characters that we're meeting, other than Joel, they would have been children 20 years ago, except for Anna Torv's character. So, there's a lot of background information I'm sure we're going to be fed.
Right.
Now, what did y'all think when we finally get to 2023 and we see that kid walking up and then they wheel the kid in and that guard, who I really like the guard lady. I know she's a secondary side person, but I thought that was a good scene too.
Yeah.
When they wheel that little kid in there and she's trying to ask them their name, how they got hurt. That kid is tied the F down. She's checking the little restraints.
Well, that's because he's infected.
He seems a little
but she didn't know that.
From the
she didn't
beginning.
know that until the dude
From the
tested
beginning.
him.
He did seem odd from the beginning, but
He did.
And then, as soon as that dude tested and showed that it was red, and she says, "Okay, we're going to get you some food after you get some medicine." But her eyes got watery. And I was like, oh, this woman she was good. I don't know. I really liked her.
Yeah.
Her eyes got watery. I was like, ooh, that means that baby is
Well,
not
they're
going to make
kill
it.
him.
Not gonna make it.
Ain't going to make it to no food, no toys, no bed, nothing.
No.
That was your cue. Yeah, that was a good scene. That was a good
really
scene.
good. And then she held his hand.
Yeah.
But yeah, I agree with
said you're
Sister A.
safe.
I mean, from the moment that we saw this little kid, he acted strange anyway. Walking through the grass and stuff. Yeah, he was
all by himself.
Yeah, he was strange acting anyway. So
I feel like there's probably pockets of people that are out there just loose on their own.
Random.
Oh, I'm sure.
Yeah.
Well, and that are infected. Yeah,
and that are infected.
Yeah. So
Oh, yeah. Anyway, that was good.
That was good because the next time we see him, then they burning him up.
Yeah, he's in the
burning
back of
his
the
little
truck.
body.
That work detail. That was a bad work detail.
Oh God.
You don't have a choice.
Yeah, but somebody got to do it. I mean, it's got to be done. And like you see, Joe. After all that, Joe's helping shovel out the ashes. Just like when you clean out the stalls, muck out the stalls, in on a farm. I mean, somebody got to do it.
Yeah.
And he signs up for whichever is the most pays the
Expensive.
most.
Yeah.
He takes the sewage work.
Yeah,
pays more
because it pays the most.
Yeah.
So because he's trying to get a battery, right? He's trying to get a battery so they can get out of Dodge
and go get his. And again, why? To go help his brother.
Tommy.
Go get his brother.
Yeah.
Because he feels like if he doesn't, Tommy is in trouble.
Yeah.
Because he's always taking care of him and went to save
him. I think he said it's going on 3 weeks that he hadn't heard from him.
Yeah.
Yes.
So.
Ooh, but how good was it to see Olivia?
Yes.
Oh, wow. It was so good.
Has been a minute.
That was like the bad side of Olivia, though.
Right.
We were saying that is
Shout out to
Olivia.
No.
Friend.
The other side.
She probably wanted to switch it up, Oh yeah, let me change it. Play this meaty character. But
Olivia.
But you know what though? She was really good, and I was sitting there thinking, okay, but even if you forgive this guy, somebody need to come back and fuck him up. Because they obviously beat her up.
That was interesting scene too.
Yeah.
He was like, damn it, Tess, what am I going to do? She's like, well, just let me go. He's like, I can't do that.
Exactly.
That man of yours, as soon as he sees you, he going to come and get me. I'm like,
yeah.
Joe got a reputation. And she's like, I don't care. Like, you cheated me. I know I cheated people in the past. Let's just let it go. And then when she said, oh, well, Joe worked for me. I'll tell him what to do. I said,
okay.
Okay, Tess.
Yes.
Which is right.
But they jacked her ass up. I mean,
they jacked her up.
Jacked. I mean, I don't think we ever saw her that nasty dirty in all of Fringe.
No, we didn't.
Everybody looks, let me just say this. Everybody look funky and grimy and dirty.
Yeah. But you would.
Yeah.
You would. Now, all we have seen so far, think about it. All we've seen so far is people in these little towns where the government's trying to control everything and other people are trying to get out, like into the country like they're doing. We don't know if there's pockets of these elite type people that they might be living still in a penthouse with servants and shit. We don't know.
Could be.
We don't
true.
know.
That's
So,
true. That's
with
true.
running water.
Some
and all
people are
kinds of
living
stuff.
it up, I bet.
Yeah, I bet
I'm
you so.
sure.
Always.
I bet you just
There's
like they was
always going to be an elite
That's a good
class.
point. Yep.
always.
Mhm.
So we haven't even come to that part
No.
yet.
No.
Mhm.
So that's going to be interesting. But yeah, everybody looks really dirty and scuzzy
Yeah.
because I'm sure that's the least of their worries.
Right.
Well, true.
Yeah.
I mean, they happen to survive day to day. And like
Well-
when he went up into to his apartment, first of all, looked like a bombed out, empty type building.
I know.
And then he go into an apartment and he actually had to unlock the door.
Yeah.
I thought, oh, it locked. And went in. And I mean, it was
You
a
have
fairly
to have
decent.
a lock.
It didn't look too bad.
But no,
Wasn't
the
that bad.
apartment didn't. But when he was going
But
into
that
the building,
building.
The building,
and
yeah.
I'm thinking, where he going?
I thought it was abandoned.
Yeah, it looked
It
like an
might be,
abandoned building.
Because you didn't see no other people.
No.
True.
No, that is true.
It might be on purpose so they don't have to live around
Mhm.
anybody. That they went to
Well,
that.
now
Oh,
that's a good point. Yeah, I didn't think about that.
Yeah.
Because they showed that apartment a couple times
Mhm.
Yeah.
later on. So
Yeah.
I'm
Yeah.
wondering if it was on purpose that he
Mm.
chose that place.
Well, and then of course, when he sees her, he ready to go knock some heads.
Mm.
And she calms him down and said, no, can't do that.
Couple
Can't do that.
guys.
We got to
Mhm.
do this. We got to do it this way.
I like that because I feel like it showed how we don't know their history yet, but we know
Not
they've
yet.
been together for a minute because she
Mhm.
knows how to, when he gets head up, how to
Yeah.
calm his ass down and say, look,
Mhm.
we have a task. Like she gives him like a task. We're going
Yeah.
to go find him. We're going to get our money in our battery and then we'll hurt his ass. Like she gives him
Yeah.
set things to do to get his mind off of what he
Mhm.
really want to do, which is kill the dude first.
But think about it. That's what Sarah did too. That's what his daughter did too. Because she would remind him, okay,
did,
this we're
true.
doing today, this you got to do
Yeah.
today, this you got to
Yeah.
do today.
Laid it
Yeah.
all
So,
out
yeah.
for
Keep
him.
him on track.
Mhm.
Yep. Keep him
to
on
keep
track.
him on track.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So,
I thought it was
But-
funny though. He didn't even look at her for a while, and then he finally did. That's when he was like, "Oh hell, who did that?" To
yeah,
you?"
oh, hell no. Let me go and jack somebody up. But I like the fact that when she was breaking it down to him, it was giving us information too. Because, like she said, okay, not only did he stiff us with the battery and took our money too, but we've done that also to people in the past.
Right.
So, now we got to do another tack. So what they decide to do is go steal it from somebody else. That's what they were doing before they meet this Ellie. They decided,
No, they were trying to find Robert where he went. That's what they were
true,
doing.
because they knew he was going to resell their battery. They was going to steal it from
right.
him. That's what they was
Mhm.
going to do.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. But once that they knew where he was going to go, or they felt what building,
They found
and
out.
they knew they couldn't just walk in because the actual government guys would get them. So they had to go,
Mm-mm.
I liked
underground.
that. I
I
liked
wouldn't have done
that.
it.
Trying to get them,
I know it was so scuzzy.
and then in between the walls and up the
Oh.
ladder.
Yes,
I couldn't have done that.
Yeah.
I could not have done that.
Oh my
And
gosh.
actually, I think they said that they went under like the Haymarket subway line, which is an actual line, and stopped here.
Oh, go ahead, sister.
But remember when they went in and they saw that guy fungus
Up
on
on
the
the
wall?
yes, yes. And he was
Mhm.
grown onto the wall.
Yeah, but
Just
it was
like fungus
dead.
does. Yeah. But think about it. Fungus. I mean, that's what it
That's
does.
how
Yep, it
Yeah.
adheres to that.
Yep.
Yeah.
Oof,
Ah,
oof.
Well,
And
I
it
did-
looks so real.
I did
Yeah.
read that they said, like in the game, it's spores, like it's airborne spores. Like if you get close enough to it, you'll get it.
oh.
But in the movie, they didn't want people to have to like wear gas masks and shit all the time.
Yeah.
Or in the TV show, so they made it like a
Okay.
fungus
Right.
vines and things. So
Okay.
That makes for
kind of
more
explain
entertainment, I
how
think.
it's not airborne.
Mhm.
Okay.
But
Gotcha.
Yeah. I think
I
it's
kinda
more
like that
entertaining
detail.
that way.
That's a good
Yeah.
change. Yeah.
Yeah, that's a good change, I think.
Yeah.
Mhm.
And
Otherwise,
once
everybody would be wearing
Right.
masks.
Right.
But once again, see that very beginning interview, that little pseudo TV show,
Mhm.
that laid the perfect groundwork,
Yeah.
though.
It did.
That was
It really
understandable.
did.
See, that was good. So that's when they meet Ella
Ellie.
or Ellie.
Ellie.
But wait. I was gonna say when we were talking about how grungy and dirty people were, you know who wasn't grungy and dirty? Them damn fireflies weren't. They all
they
look clean.
weren't. So they might have some water up in there.
They all look clean. And,
And-
Marlene,
and-
her little pants was
They probably
crisp.
got like shower.
Her
Yeah.
shirt was
Orders or
all
something.
looked like
And
it
that
was
little
pressed.
That little Ellie girl, she wasn't particularly dirty either.
No.
I mean, obviously she still had the same clothes on for what they say 3 days or 3 weeks or whatever, but
Yeah,
she didn't look particularly dirty either. So maybe they got some bathing
They got something.
Yeah.
area. That was
Ellie
good.
has a potty mouth.
she is feisty
I
as
didn't expect
ever.
that.
I like it. I like it.
I like
Wouldn't
it.
you
I
if
didn't
somebody had locked
expect
your
it.
ass up with a big ass chain?
Yeah.
No, not even locked your ass up. Change you.
Change.
To the
Change
radiator.
Change you to a radiator with some chains. Oh no.
Mhm.
In a room.
In a dusty, dank, nasty, leaking room too.
Leaking, yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. That was good. That was good.
I like the scene though when they finally explain, or she finally, because apparently Marlene ain't told nobody what she doing there.
Evidently not, because the other ones didn't know either. She had already asked that one second lieutenant woman or whatever she is. Okay, we're gonna have to take Ellie wherever we need to rendezvous with the people and stuff. So she was already going to do that, but once she got shot,
Yeah,
she had to go take care of that. And so when her little second
they ain't got no car.
said, "Oh, but I can still take her," she said, "No."
No, she said, "You ain't even got a damn good ear left in your head." And then she turned around, her ear was. I was like, "Well, damn." That must have just happened. She already talking about you ain't got no damn ears.
That was good. That was good.
But you could tell she didn't want to have Joel take her.
But hey,
But she knew that he could do it, apparently, because again, his reputation precedes.
Well, not only that, but I mean that man been surviving 20 years.
Right.
That's a part of his rep. Plus being rough and mean and
Has
ready.
to be.
Yeah. So, to me, she made the best point. And I like the fact that it was not a like one-sided thing, like you do this or else. She said, "Oh, look, you get a car battery, a car,
right,
any kind of vehicle you want, and all the supplies you need. All you got to do is get
your brother." And she did it right too, to go get your brother. That's all he needed here.
Yeah.
He knew. But think about that, because that's the whole point of them trying to break in and get that battery. Oh, and we didn't talk about that part. They did find the battery and Robert. Robert was shot in the head. And they said the battery was dead.
Yeah.
So the battery he was going to give them, that they already gave him money to, was a dead battery. So he was scamming everybody.
Yeah, he was.
Now he's dead.
He gone. So,
Down. They had a fight with the fireflies.
Yep.
Killing each other up.
Yep.
That was a mess.
That was good.
But I do like how they showed how they got together. Like, how did...
Me too.
And it made sense, though. See, to me, like I say, it wasn't like one party says, "Okay, and we're going to threaten you, and we're going to do this and this to you." No, she didn't do that. She said, "Look, I give you everything you need."
Yep.
And Sister K, you are right. She said she named up all this stuff that they needed to go get your brother. That was the cherry on top.
That's all he needed to hear.
That's all he needed.
Yep.
Yep. So it's going to be interesting.
And she said, because I know how y'all do. I know what y'all are capable of. That's what I think the real word she used.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
And Ellie's like, what they capable of? Who they?
Right.
Tell me shit. Since you handed me over.
Yeah, I don't know these people.
Right.
She did kind of look a little worried, didn't she?
She's like, what they do?
Oh my gosh. Yeah. So then they, of course,
Go back to the house.
well, they're trying to creep out of the town.
Well, before they go back to the apartment. He lays on the couch.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's
Remember?
right.
That was a good scene with
that
the
was
radio.
good.
Mm-hmm.
That
And you
was
see how
good.
smart Ellie is.
Yeah.
She broke that code quick.
She did, yeah.
She
broke
fooled
the
his ass.
code quick.
Mm-hmm.
Mhm.
Well, but the thing is, she looked at the notes and the music and immediately got it. And because she asked him before he laid down to take a nap, oh, so if the 70s is this and 60s is this, it's the 80s danger. And he just looked at her and went and laid down. So that's why she said what she said when he woke up.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. That's a smart kid.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah.
I want to know though who's playing the music to make the code.
The
go
person
through.
that the person that he communicates with, because he plays music too.
Yeah.
Well, but we gonna find this is episode 1. They can't give everything.
Yeah.
Who is it?
I want to know who it is and
Well,
how
of course.
they doing it. How they doing it?
Of
'Cause
course.
it seems like that radio dude that he went to see that was doing messages was the only person who had a communication thing.
Yeah.
Because he had a line out the doggone door.
Yeah. Yeah.
Which
Well,
I found interesting too.
It's
so
somebody because
it's gotta be somebody else.
Well, it's somebody else because otherwise, how would he know the different things for the different songs? You know what I'm saying? Because he had that code written in a book, on a piece of paper in a book.
And it was a music book, though. It was a book about different Billboard charts and stuff.
Right.
Decades of music.
So, so he must hear that music other than when he goes to that guy. You see what I'm saying?
That's why
At
he
least
has that
that's
radio.
what I thought. Yeah.
Because he has a radio in the house. Yeah.
And so
Anyway,
that's an ingenious system, though. Play that music, and that way you can alert people to, whether it's free and clear, come on tonight, or danger or whatever. That was pretty smart, but it was really smart for her to pick up on it so quickly.
Yeah.
So she's also smart,
and then her,
mentally
her
smart.
fucking with him. I like too, but he didn't acknowledge anything. Like when she said your watch is broken, and we know why that's significant.
Well, yeah.
And then when he woke up and she's like, "You talk in your sleep or you mumble in your sleep?"
Yeah, she said
he's
mumble.
probably having nightmares and shit about what happened.
Yeah,
and when she did talk about breaking the code, he jumped up like he was going to do something. I was like, "What you gonna do?" Until
but think about it though. But he's a grumpy guy that they're trying to establish that part of his personality. He done lost his daughter 20 years ago, and now he's having to live in this type of society, which is totally different than because they probably lived in a halfway decent suburb. That's what it looked like to me.
Yeah,
it was nice.
And now he's having to be down in Boston with everything crumbling and stuff, And now he's trying to get somewhere way out where this tower is, which is going to be what they say, Wyoming.
From Boston.
From Boston.
That's a long
trip across
pretty much
the
all the
country.
way over. Yep.
It's all the way over.
And some cold snow coming.
Yeah.
And cold. That's cold country.
Woo! Lord.
And wait, you heard that dude say they've got slavers. They've got raiders.
Pirates and everything.
Yeah.
All along the way. So,
that's what we're going to encounter.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
And those little creatures.
And the
creatures.
Yeah, trying to eat your ass.
about it though. See, I'm not a science person, so can won't fungus freeze like in Wyoming? If it could be below like 0, won't it be
know.
freezing?
I don't
Probably.
know.
I don't know.
Goes
Does
under
it
the ground or
freeze?
something.
I don't know. See, I don't know.
I don't think fungus freezes, and I don't think it kills it if it's frozen.
It just waits. It hibernates.
Yeah, doesn't
Okay.
it?
I don't know.
I don't know. I
Sounds
didn't
good.
take. I didn't
She
take all
said,
that. And
I don't know.
Oh,
We'll find out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, if that's the case, my ass would be up north. I don't like the cold, but I'd
Right.
have to be up
Yes.
north.
Oh, I'd
If
have
it-
to be.
If
up
it slows
north.
them suckers down, then
Yeah.
I'd be
I'm
up
sure.
north.
Off to Iceland.
Well, but think about
Right.
it. I'm sure it does something. I'm sure it either makes them dormant, for the
Right.
time being at a certain temperature or something. It
Yeah.
has to be something
They
because
definitely like it hot and moist.
yes,
Yes,
because
So
when things, I mean, just in nature, when it
Yeah.
gets like 32 degrees Fahrenheit or lower, and especially below sub-zero, things freeze hard,
Right. Right.
but that's plants, that's everything. Your body,
But
everything.
it ain't dead. It ain't dead though.
Right,
It's just
right.
froze.
Mm-mm.
Right.
Well, I don't know though. See, that's my
Right.
question.
Them
Mhm.
motherfucking bugs are not dead. They are just hibernating.
Yes, exactly.
We know because every year they come back.
back.
Yep, they come back. So then, yes, then they start heading out, and they have, it's dark, it's probably cold.
It's dark and cold.
They going through tunnels
And isn't it
underneath the
raining?
ground.
Isn't it raining?
It looks like it's raining.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or snowing
It
or
came up out
something.
of the ground.
Rain.
Yeah. Yeah, they
Yes.
came. Wait a minute.
Perfectly
That's
disguised
what got me
tunnel.
though. They didn't
top.
even come up out of a manhole.
No.
This
no.
was just
Asphalt.
asphalt.
Yeah.
that they probably previously cut through,
Smart.
to be able to.
Smart.
Yes.
Well, they're
Yes.
smugglers, so they're always doing something.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah. That was good though.
It
That
was
was good. And then of course they encountered these.
I was like, do you not see this dude? He's all out walking, just
Right.
Oh, this was a good scene also.
But it was a good scene because it was the same guy that he smuggled things for.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Pills.
You're right.
pills.
So at least that part, that's why the guy,
Mhm.
that's why the army guy didn't shoot him right away.
Yeah.
Right.
See. But everything was going
soon as he
down.
started to test, I was like, ooh, Ellie can't let him test her.
I know.
No.
And the look on her face,
Yeah.
She
I'm
knew
like,
it.
she's gonna do something because
Yep.
she knew
Uh-huh.
I can't let him test me. It's a
She had
wrap.
her little knife.
She sure did.
She had her little switchblade
She was
knife.
slick with it
Yeah.
too, wasn't
Yeah.
she?
Little Lady Marmot.
Oh gosh. She did. She went. Chick.
She slipped that out quick.
Yep.
Mhm.
Yep.
Mhm.
She just didn't get it in the right place because
I know.
Well,
was
but
so
it was
mobile.
enough to distract him so that Joe
Yeah.
could get him.
Mm-hmm.
So
Mhm.
And then Joel just went left. He just
Crazy.
went
Yeah.
Crazy.
Yeah.
you
Well,
know
he
he
had
had
a flashback.
flashbacks.
It took him
yeah.
back.
Yep.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Took him back.
Yeah.
With the
But did you
child
see-
in the
Yeah,
military.
But did you
Yep.
see
Ellie?
Ellie's face?
She looked like she
She
was
wasn't
enjoying it to
afraid.
me.
Wasn't
She was like,
She looked like she was enjoying
she wasn't
it to
afraid.
me.
She
No,
was
she
watching
was not
like,
afraid.
ooh, I hope he teach me that.
Yeah, exactly. That's
Ooh.
exactly what it looked like.
Mm-hmm.
no, it looked
Wow.
like, well, if she was older, I'd be like, she probably was like, okay. All right. Prince
Oh
Oberyn.
no.
No.
No, I know she wouldn't, but I would have been like, okay, Prince Oberyn. All right. But no, I think she was looking at him like, okay, first of all, this is awesome because obviously he can take care of himself and he knows how to
Mhm.
fight, but also somebody defending her that probably
Yeah.
never has
That too.
happened before.
Yeah.
Protect me.
Yeah.
Protecting
Yeah.
her.
Like
yeah.
you're
Yeah.
doing this for me.
Mhm.
And it probably
Yeah.
clicked in her mind. Oh, now I see what that Marlene meant.
Mhm.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah. And
Mhm.
Tess is no slouch, so
She ain't no
Exactly.
slouch either.
Yep.
And honey, but when Tess saw the thing, the little red light,
Yeah.
yeah.
I said, okay, Marlene told you to keep the shit secret. She didn't even last like 3-4 hours.
No, yeah.
I know it.
She's like, wait, no. See?
Secret
See?
blown.
I got bit and I'm not changing.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Blown like the first
Yeah.
minutes
first
they
hour.
out.
Yeah, that's true. Oh,
But you
yeah.
have to,
I can't wait to hear that conversation after they start back up again.
Yeah.
Yeah, after they get somewhere
Yeah.
safe.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Mm.
That was a cool scene
Lord.
too. The very last scene when they're walking and you see the buildings like leaning on each other.
Yeah.
And
Yes.
all of the jungle-ish area.
Mhm.
I was like, ooh, this ain't gonna be cute.
Well, it's crumbled. Everything's crumbling up.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, you know, the at the time all this happened, and like even when Sarah was waking up out of her sleep, we heard bombs and stuff going off. Then you know the military done blown up a bunch of crap trying to kill these things.
Yeah.
Oh,
So,
of course.
You know. And it's going to be interesting. What's going to be really interesting is once they get outside Boston, what everything else looks like. And I don't mean the country, but you know, they're going to run up on other little cities and stuff.
Yeah.
So what does that look like?
That's going to be the question.
Yeah.
And who they going to run up on?
Well, we already know it's going to be some shit. They're going to be trusting some folk that don't need to be trusted.
I don't think Joel going to be trusting nobody. I don't think Joel or Tess are trusting nobody.
Remember back when they were first escaping and the family was on the side of the road?
Oh, yeah. That
Tommy wanted to stop and Joel was like, no,
you keep going.
No.
And Tommy said they got a kid and Joel said, so do we.
So do we. Yeah. Keep driving.
Yeah. But you know what? That was good because, that was for real.
Yeah.
Yes, Ellen.
Yes.
Yeah, where mine? Where mine? Yeah.
Where's my boot?
I know that's right.
No, this is what it is, baby.
Not today. Not today. We not stopping today.
Because
no way.
Oh gosh. That's hilarious.
Oh my gosh.
He's like, oh no. He said somebody else will come for him. Somebody else will come.
And he did. Yeah. I mean, but you know, if something like that really did happen, of course, you would not stop.
No.
And
I'm glad that's how they had it because we all would have been rolling our eyes if they stopped.
Exactly.
We all would have been screaming at the TV, don't stop. Yeah.
But I do think that shows how Tommy's personality was and also Sarah's because they both were like, why aren't we stopping to help? So normally they probably would have, except I think he was more crusty anyway, so he probably would have said no anyway.
I gotta say, I don't think before any of this he would have stopped.
I don't think so either. I really don't think so. Because he would have been
more crusty.
Well, and rightly so. He would have been concerned about his own family, his own daughter.
Yeah. And we saw he's also was in the military, Operation Desert Storm.
Yes. So he knows
and stuff. So he's been through.
Well, that was Tommy's truck. So I don't know if that was Joel or Tommy, but I feel like they both probably were.
Yeah.
Yeah, they probably both were.
I don't think Joel had a car because Tommy came to pick his ass up.
That's true.
Yeah, I think that's right. But I think both of them. I
don't know.
Because Tommy was handy with that rifle, though.
Yeah.
So I think he's in the military too. Yeah.
In Texas.
Exactly. So, you know.
But that's also an interesting thing because he was in Texas in 2003 and now they in Boston, or he's in Boston. We don't know where Tommy is.
Well, let that be a lesson to all you would-be zombies out there. We down here in Dallas, hey, don't start no won't be none.
Zombies are not watching a
podcast. Would-be zombies out there.
Oh my goodness.
Oh,
listen up, you zombies.
Oh goodness.
Everybody got a carry. You can open carry in Texas. Yeah.
Yeah.
Ain't no concealed carry. You can open carry. Yeah.
I really, really enjoyed this episode.
I liked it.
I like the show a lot. So I'm excited for what the season's gonna
Me too.
And seeing some of our old faves, because I'm not gonna say who else we know that's in the show.
Not yet.
From the cast.
Oh yeah, not yet. Yeah.
I won't. But don't say it, Jay. Don't say it.
I'm not.
But I love seeing Anna Torv, and I'm glad.
I love seeing her.
Also, do you remember in Fringe, it was also based in Boston?
Yeah.
Yes, it was. That's right.
How is she back on the show? That's in Boston.
It was.
They were at Harvard. Yes,
she's the perfect cast, though, for it. She's the perfect person.
Yeah.
I love her.
Yes.
I love her.
Yes.
So anyway, well, we did have some feedback.
Okay. Cool.
We're podcasting kind of quick, so I know some of y'all out there probably got y'all stuff together. Send it in, y'all.
They'll get it together because y'all know how we do now.
Yes. And if you don't know,
we're going to be on it.
We won't tell you. Send your email to sistahspeak@gmail.com. You can also send us an audio file. And if whatever you send us, we're going to read it or play it on the podcast, no matter how many we got. That's just one of our signature things. Thank you, Sister A.
I was going to say,
for the people in the back.
Most importantly,
for the people in the back.
Translate that. What's that mean?
Keep that shit short.
That's right.
Keep it short, y'all. Keep it
short.
Short.
God.
Voicemails.
We don't want no emails where they recapping the whole fucking show because we
did the recap. We don't need yours.
Thank you. So let's get that out there first. Yeah. We get some whole person who does that. Dang. And it is so annoying, but we try to be nice and go ahead and read it. But you know what?
No, you don't.
We watched it.
You don't.
No, I don't.
Jump on them quick.
I will jump on you quick.
I'm always like look, if they're brand new, give them the benefit of the doubt.
No, you ain't getting no doubt this time. Keep it short. So everybody can get their stuff in.
Let me start with the first email, which I'm so excited to say is from Joseph.
Of course. Hey, Joseph.
It's only right. It's only right.
Only right.
His subject line is The Last of Us Season 1, Episode 1, the best Walking Dead alternative. Laugh out loud.
Yep.
Hey, sisters. I am so excited y'all decided to do a podcast for this show. Before I even owned a PlayStation, I remember watching the movie version of the video game on YouTube. All 6 hours of it. 6
Wow.
6 hours.
Wow.
You
boy,
really liked it.
It's tired. It is good. And he says, boy, was I impressed with the storyline, especially y'all a mess.
Sorry.
Especially during the time when The Walking Dead Season 4 was airing. I was so impressed that I even got Sister K, to go watch it. For a 2013 video game, the graphics, voice acting, and most importantly, the storyline made it a superior version of The Walking Dead. Now on to my thoughts of the pilot. I like the new scenes added in the beginning of the show. I just watched the first few minutes of the original video game, and in that version, the story starts off with Sarah and Joel watching TV on the couch. Yes, I am pleasantly surprised that our Olivia Dunham, aka Anna Torv, signed on to be cast as Tess for the TV adaptation.
Yes.
Now we have a Game of Thrones and a Fringe actors in one screen.
Yeah.
We have 2 Game of Thrones actors.
Yes.
So far. Overall, I was impressed with the pilot of The Last of Us. For the other 3 sisters who have not watched the long-ass video game movie on YouTube, you are in for a ride with this show. Cannot wait for the brand new podcast. Joseph from Las Vegas. P.S. He's got a P.S.
I knew it.
Another video game movie I recommend on YouTube is called Horizon Zero Dawn, as well as its sequel, Horizon Forbidden West. It is a sci-fi post-apocalyptic video game, and get this, our very own Philip Broyles, aka Lance Reddick from Fringe,
Hey.
not only lent his voice for the actual game, but his actual face as well.
Shut the front door.
Okay.
Oh, wow.
I
We gotta
love
go-
his voice.
Yeah.
His
Me
voice is
too.
amazing.
Yes.
Yes.
Might have to
He's,
look that one
he's
up.
also in that show. I tried to watch it, but it got boring on Netflix called, it's a TV series called Resident Evil. Not the movie, but the TV series.
Oh.
I didn't know that.
Me
Yeah, but
neither.
the story is kind of, I don't know. The story's kind of, but I like him in it.
Hmm.
Yeah.
I like
He's
him in
also
John
another
Wick
show.
too, though.
Oh, yeah,
Yeah.
he was good in John
He's in
Wick.
all the John Wick movies.
Mm.
I kid you not, when I was playing the video game, I was like, that voice sounds too familiar. And sure enough, when we got the face behind the voice, I was shocked. And that's it.
Oh,
Joseph.
I may have to look that
game.
game up too.
Thank
Yeah.
you, Joseph.
Thank you, Joseph.
Thank you, Joseph.
Thank you, Joseph.
Yeah, I will have to look that game up. I don't want to
Mhm.
play because I cannot play these games, but I like to watch.
I'm not good at video games.
I'm not a
but yeah.
gamer.
But I can
Yeah.
watch though. I like to watch other people play,
the
but
fun kitty
I'm not a
games because I can't move. I keep spinning when I play. People, I just spin around. I can't get the controls to work.
I couldn't even
Yes.
get past that girl one. What was that girl one? Golda? What was her name?
Mhm.
You know
Tomb
that
Raider?
that video game?
The Tomb Raider?
Yeah, the Tomb Raider girl.
Oh, yeah.
Oh yeah, I never could play that either.
I never could play that one either. And all you doing is walking and getting stuff, but I'm not good.
You gotta shoot and shit. I don't know how people do it. They be
Oh, yeah.
doing their guns and loading and shooting
Yeah.
and running.
I'm not coordinated
I'm not-
enough.
I'm more like a Miss Pac-Man, Galaga,
Yes, that's
maybe
my
Legend of
game.
Zelda kind of girl. So
I
Super
couldn't even
Mario.
get through Legend
Super
of
Mario,
Zelda.
the
Mario,
Marios, yeah.
Donkey Kong.
Yeah, now I can do the
Yeah.
Super Mario, but
Yeah.
that Legend
Sonic.
of Zelda, I never
Take me.
could get past
I couldn't
like
do that
halfway.
either.
I finished that one. One of
I
them
never
anyway.
could.
Mm.
That's
Yeah.
pretty good.
When I was a kid, yeah.
Wow.
Frogger is fun, but the new
Oh, Frogger, yeah.
I can't play it. It's like 3D-ish or
Mm.
something.
Yeah.
I'm like, give me the old school joystick.
Yeah.
Thank you, Joseph, and thank
Thank
you
you,
for
Joseph.
always getting us the inside information.
Yep.
Okay, and our second piece of feedback, which is our only last piece of feedback, is from Goody Roop.
Hey,
Hey,
Goody.
Hey,
Hey, Goody. Hello, sisters. I've never even heard of this game, nor would I have an occasion to. So I'm coming into this show completely ignorant. Old girl from Fringe looking rough in next episode.
I know.
Yep.
They tore her up.
They tore up.
But I was proud of her. Busted up as she was, it made her seem tough. And seeing this actress was a nice surprise.
Yes.
Mhm.
Even more excited to see Melanie Linsky. Do any of you ladies watch Yellow Jackets? If so, what did you
Yes.
think? Who's Melanie Linsky?
Yeah.
Who is that?
I'm not sure, but I think Goody got me into that show.
Really? The Yellow
Yeah.
Jacket?
The Yellow Jacket.
Yeah.
So what character is she playing?
What did she play in
this
Last
one?
of Us?
She didn't say.
Yeah, I'm not sure.
Well,
Are you looking
about
it up,
good?
Sister A?
Goody, let us know what Melanie Linsky
Yeah.
says. Looking forward to hearing what y'all have to say about all this ish. Sincerely, Goody. Thank you,
Thank you,
Goody.
Goody.
Thank you,
She said
Goody.
all this is.
Ish. I don't know who Melanie Linsky is, but we'll find out and we'll tell you what we think. There's a lot of people in this episode, so
True.
There's no
Yeah.
telling. There's no telling. I don't think that was the Marlene character. Her name was something else. I
No.
can't remember what her name was.
Yeah, I'm
but
just
it's not
scanning
Melanie.
IMDb and I don't see her there, but
Okay.
Mm.
Hmm.
she'll let us know next week.
Let us know next week, Goody. Thank you, Joseph and Goody. And again, if any of y'all out there want to send us some feedback to read on the podcast, send it to sistahspeak@gmail.com. We would love to hear your thoughts on this new show. If you played the game, if you didn't, we do ask that you do not give us any spoilers so we can enjoy the show along with everybody else who doesn't
Yes.
know what's going on.
It said she
'cause we-
played
We will get
Kathleen. Who
we
was
will get
Kathleen?
mad quick.
I don't remember her.
No.
I don't
Kathleen?
remember Kathleen either. I don't know if
Mm,
we've seen a Kathleen yet. Maybe it's another character that's going to come up.
maybe.
Mm.
Yeah.
Now, are we
Yeah.
going to have a deadline if people want to get some feedback in?
I think so. Like we
For the
did
week?
with House of the Dragon.
of the
We
Dragon.
were real quick. We would record those on Mondays, which is real quick. But we're not going to do it that quick. We're
No.
going to try to get our recording set for Tuesdays after the episode airs. So that gives you 2 whole days to get your feedback in. So get it in by like 6-ish, 7-ish Central Standard Time on Tuesday,
On
and we'll be able
Tuesday.
to read it or play it for that week's episode. All right, y'all. I'm Sister K.
I'm Sister J.
I'm Sister LM.
And I'm Sister A.
See y'all next time. Bye.
Like Joe, if you stay ready, you don't have to get ready.
Signing off from Still Standing Boston.
We are out.